Hello, everybody, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3. I'm Dr. Obsidia. I'm here with the Gyminator. What do you say, Jim?
Fast Light Inn. It's not quite the prancing pony, but we'll take it.
Yeah. Well, I was all worried about this cursed thing. They're building it up for all this stuff that's going to just completely... don't go to the shadows, and everything's dying, and like stuff wanders off, and the hyena runs out and gets killed, and here we are just like out for a Sunday stroll. Not coming up against anything.
We do bring the light.
Just wonder how much experience we're missing out on because of all the light. Maybe we need to turn the lights off once in a while. I don't know.
That's not how I roll.
All right.
If you want to, I can kill the spell on the back of your character just fine.
Nope. I don't want to die. I'm sure it's going to be bad. You know they're out there in the shadows just watching us. They just can't get close, that's all. All right, I want to start talking to some people here. We got Harper Essius here.
Blood, this is heavy. Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
I'll just say, what party am I crashing?
Rescue party.
Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
What? If he was there, wouldn't he know us? Maybe he took off. Yeah, I guess they did send a party out before we got there, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I was there in the aftermath. Yeah, so what are you standing around here? I was there in the aftermath. I suppose Counselor Floric made it all the way here. Or do you want to just offer that we're the rescue party? We already agreed to be the rescue party. He just haven't, like, talked to the counselor. Remember?
No, I don't care much for his attitude automatically. It's just like his professional life is going weird, and so he doesn't want extra help. What a dork. So
yeah, he doesn't trust us either, so...
I would go with number 2, except if you want to go with number 3, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, I'm a peacemaker, you know, I'm a paladin, I'm doing good. I'm not trying to make enemies of the Flaming Fist. They're just the city folk.
They're hotheads.
Sure did.
Yeah.
For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Well, okay, we can go talk
Guess
to her
you
then.
need to be a goddamned counselor to get room and board around here.
Jeez, you're a soldier. Suck it up, Buttercup.
All this standing around is making me
You know what I mean?
Got to have a plan first.
I'm saying.
Got to trust
I don't know what.
Oh, I saw an update. What was that?
The Hellion's Heart.
Dark Hellion's Heart, our fiery friend. We met Damon sheltering in Last Light Inn. We should bring Karlak to talk to him. Oh, we did? Where is he? Maybe over here. Okay, maybe over here. There he is. Okay. Yeah, let me talk to him. Well, you know what? Let's just bring Karlak. I'll go get her, okay?
Yep.
Hope it doesn't do anything weird while I'm here. Okay. It just put me right next to her.
Wonder if Jahira ever hangs around the outer city. Maybe after this is over, I could buy her a drink.
She's talking
Does she
to me.
drink? She likes wine. Wine, then. This is all happening so fast.
Are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
We've got some, well, what does that infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
What's that been like?
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Oh well. Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
Well, I feel bad for her. Okay.
Soldier.
I'll give you a hug, lady, but not right now. Come on, we're heading out.
You know I'm
Make
up
sure
for it,
you
but
do it
your
in front of
party's a little
Lae'zel.
full.
Lae'zel will leave.
Let's hop.
Well, yeah, she could level. I'm not going to level her up, though. We're just going to take her to town. Here we go. She wants to talk to me. I'm gonna talk to her.
I wish.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always
Yep, Baldur's Gate 2.
some outer city kid.
That is cool how they've
Can't believe she
incorporated her
wants to
in.
talk to us about working together. What a day!
She was an awesome character back in the day, too. I remember her quite well, because I kept her long, and she was part of, like, the romance stuff. I didn't, like, choose the romance option. Insight failed. I'm gonna talk to Damon. That was weird.
Karlak, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
We'll let Karlak decide.
The good news, obviously.
Obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Got like 10
Oh
pieces.
my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Yeah. We need to hear him out.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone
And
can.
take out half the city.
It's simply too hot
Another
to
bomb,
exist here
Jim.
in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good. This thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
She's got 2 ticking time bombs, one in her head, one in her chest. That is horrible. And we've got like 2 people with this same problem.
Wouldn't want it to be easy.
Go on, give him the iron. Let's make this happen. Give her as much of a good life as we can give
all
her.
right.
Yeah.
This shouldn't take long.
Now I feel bad for her.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
I'm gonna pull her into a hug. I'm gonna take the burn. Why not?
It's your way.
Well, I'm a paladin. I sacrifice. It's the best sacrifice, I think, in this case. Unless Elle's not around.
Thank you.
She gets to rub on my armor. Best hug ever.
I was gonna say,
I can't believe it. Thank you, Danon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you.
Again?
More bad
That-
news?
Engine of yours. It's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane
Didn't you already tell us
indefinitely.
that?
I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure.
You just told us
Oh,
there
here it
wasn't.
comes.
I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus,
He just told us
good.
this.
or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
I think they're all good choices. I'm gonna maybe just focus on Karlak. We ought to celebrate.
Right? All this doom and gloom.
She needs to be cheered
I
up.
have something far more
Plus, she's
exciting
happy.
on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
I mean, she got what she wanted, right? So that it's time to celebrate. There's time enough to worry, you know?
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to her. She wants to talk again. Say thank you.
This is the best day. The best day!
We're not going to say anything about the engine. I'm happy for you.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Anyone in mind?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night.
Withers.
Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
Withers. I'm not going to say anything about the engine. So, unless you...
Not me.
Yeah, okay. We'll let her go. Alright, I'm going to bounce back and grab Lizelle. Well, that's cool. She got her wish.
Ish.
Yeah, you know, life is like that though, right? It's always a battle. Something's gonna kill you.
Death is soon to take Karlak. She should make every moment as rich as the last.
Lizelle's talking to me.
Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
Did you see it?
Yep.
The party's full. You'll need to make room. Ready for battle.
Lizelle's growing on me. She's got a
I think she's already grown on you twice, didn't she?
Alright. Come over by me. Did you get any insight?
You gotta
there?
talk to the Mukau on the right.
Oh, the strange ox.
Shadowheart says that she's recognized it.
Okay. Why are both my birds dead? Let's see if I can res them.
Waiting. I crave blood.
Wow, that's weird. She's got a dead bird and now a living one. It's weird.
Yep.
Oh well. I don't even know where the bodies are.
Bodies hit the floor.
All's well that ends.
Alright, I'll try talking to this cow.
No, still incapable.
What? Oh, I remember this guy. Yeah, I remember even the Druid's Grove. Are you ready to reveal your secrets yet?
Not for you to know.
Again. Persuasion's the best shot. Just try to persuade him, I guess. You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Throw me guidance. We should get it. It's a 9 there. I have to roll pretty terribly. Never underestimate my ability to throw bad rolls, though.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
Yeah, I get to merge with a cow. Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Are you satisfied?
What? What the hells was that?
Mm-hmm.
My little secret.
It's still grabbing his head. I don't know. Look at me.
Yeah.
What are you really?
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Dude, this cow is threatening me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's safe for me. Is that a threat?
That's up to you.
Oh boy, it is a threat. And my guy's still flipping out. I either demand that he come out of hiding or his secret is safe. What do you think?
I think number one, we got ourselves a safe haven here. We can't have some bloodthirsty cow running all over the place. And
All
if
I
it's
wanted
actually
was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Oh no. Still flipping out. What the hell? Sorry, everybody. I'm a little bit surprised. What? It's just a strange ox, but it's a blob. Oh, it's a level 5 half-dead ooze. This thing's not hard to kill. Slashing resistance.
I do.
This is too easy. Gun it down, I guess.
immune.
Yeah, you can mouse over it and see that it's immune to, or no, it's not immune, it's a resistance to ice.
No time to waste.
We got scare, invisibility. I have a pet.
Yeah, that pet's gonna have to get sorted out too somehow.
Yeah. What's the cow's gonna do? What are these cows doing? Just her. Okay.
I don't think I'll ever look at a mox quite the same.
That's all it was? Oh.
Just when I think I've seen it all. At least it's dead now.
While shape-shifting or disguising yourself, gain a +1 to 4 business bonus on all checks. We don't really disguise ourselves, really. We may someday, so I'll present to camp. Here's a hat, Jim. I don't know. Fire Accruity. When you deal fire damage, you gain Arcane Accruity for 2 turns, which is just makes things better for your fire spells. Now, I know you're not doing fire, but I will send it to camp just in case, you know, we get something that's fire-based. Okay?
Sure.
Something to, like, you know, allow you to shift things up, or if we know a fight's coming up where we need a bunch of fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to the other ox here.
Strange fellow, that one. You sure made a mess of him.
He made a mess of himself. So he was an ooze disguised as a...
Ox.
Yeah, an ox.
You were making quite a ruckus over there. Hope everything's all right.
And what was his agenda?
Starting here.
What was he planning on doing? Like killing everybody? Or he just said he wanted to be feted and stuff like that.
He was just looking for the simple life.
Maybe. He was just trying to retire. But, he was
You gotta ask
threatening.
permission.
Yeah. He was just trying to blend in. And, we don't know anything about him. And he was trying too hard to... I mean, if he would have been cool and like said, you know, I had a hard life, you know, I would have thought differently. But he threatened me, you know?
Ooze is gonna ooze.
Yeah. Nothing in here. Okay. Talk to. I think that's all the people outside here. I'll talk to Merle here.
Let's head
Talking.
inside. There's food and warmth to spare.
All right. Talk to Catley.
Not so much.
Pretty as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
What's a natter?
I don't know, is that like afternoon delight?
Best bargains right here.
Is that Darkmoor the Wicked? I don't believe it. His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloakwood. It took half an army to drive him out. How did he end up here?
Here's a green shirt in case you want to take a look at this. Aloe oil, made from succulent flowering plant. This oil is about as useful on your journey as a false nose to a clown protest
does not
group.
permit the bearing of arms. For the safety of all patrons, please leave your weapons at the door.
I'm just gonna add this aloe oil to wares because it says it's useless. Maybe we'll keep one. I'll send it to you.
You better be, or I'm a dead man walking.
I sent you some clothes just in case you want to change your clothes. I kind of like what I'm wearing though.
Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises.
Yes, love.
Patrols report more activity.
Nobody I recognize.
Preparing to march, I wager. Seems that
I'm
way.
not gonna. Where's it? I'll talk to Mattis here.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Oh. If they're legit. You got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out.
Sounds like a
Mole
con,
gave it to
Jim.
me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
They're kids, Jim. I'm just gonna ask if I can buy it from him.
This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot.
We don't even have that much.
And that is The price isn't changing.
1,000.
We don't have that kind of money.
That's too much.
As Mole would say, suit yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Here's Barkus back here. I'm gonna see if I can still
Welcome
trade.
back. Are you
Let me see
looking
what you
for
have.
something in particular?
Well, I don't even have anything. We got 314 gold. They got another cloak here. Cloak of the Cunning Broom. B-R-U-M-E. When the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud with 2-meter radius that lasts for 1 turn. There's also boots, evasive, +1 acrobatics, +1 armor class. That's pretty nice, yeah. And that's not that expensive, 228. I think I might pick that up for myself, for the tank. Give me an extra AC.
Yeah.
Because I know you're not going to replace your boots. We don't have enough for the cloak, but the disengage and fog. I don't really think we sometimes disengage. There's a sending shell here. A faint whisper from the sending shell when you hold it close, yet the method of sending messages from it is unclear. There's a fishing rod of alert. Wait a minute. This almost sounds fake. Spoon of saltiness. When salting food, the bearer of this shadow-cursed utensil will always add too much or too little. Arrow of sparrow slaying. It sounds like they picked up some junk and they still haven't gone completely legit, but some of this looks like legit, unless it's cursed or something. All right, worth a shot.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Maybe they've gone partially legit. All right, I do have disintegrating night walkers that can't be webbed, ensnared, or entangled, or slip on grease or ice, and it has misty step, so they're pretty good.
Are you asking, do I want them?
I'm just seeing if I want to give it to... Yeah, I don't... Maybe Shadowheart would like that.
Very much so. She makes ice, and she doesn't want to slip and fall in it.
And webbed and stared and tingled, slipped on grease or ice, and Misty Step. She loses her electrical thing, though.
I'll be happy to live with that pain. Sending them to you in case you want to use them to sell.
Just hold on to them for now. Electrical charges have their uses, but the way you get those is a little bit situational. There's some free stuff sitting around here. I guess we can loot this place at will.
Blackets will be done.
There's a potion of invisibility. Who do you think needs that?
Oh, a couple of my people already got invisibility pods.
We need to talk.
I'll go ahead and pick it up on Lizelle. Talking to Cirrus here.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Uh-oh. What happened to Zevlor?
Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Oh no, dude. They ran? Huh. Have you no shame? You were tasked with protecting these people, yet you
That's a
ran.
little harsh.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. Well, we know that this is the path to Baldur's Gate. It was like the road was cut and stuff by the dragon. I have hope you survived. I'm going to be positive. I'm sure the others did too.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Well, yeah. Fair enough. They may be dead.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. And we don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
I can't reach this book on greater healing. Maybe I can pick it up. Can't get it.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest.
I'm gonna talk to Bart. Well, there's a cat here. I'm gonna talk to His Majesty, Jim.
His Majesty.
Hiss! I say hiss!
This reminds me of the cat from Divinity. Remember that?
Yeah.
Easy, kitty. I mean, you know what's got your whiskers in a twist? I like that one.
This is my territory, and you're in it.
My intentions are pure. I only wanted to admire you up close.
I'll allow it.
Lizelle disapproves. How'd you come to this place?
I slinked, of course.
You seem like someone who knows what he's about. Heard anything interesting?
Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
I'll quietly admire.
You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Yes.
Okay. The cleric? Oh, dude. Raphael's sitting right here, man.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to Barkus first.
Very well. Ah, you found your way. Good.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd scout ahead, check for any nasty surprises, of which I found a great deal.
What did you find?
Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist, and this, of course, and the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Of course I am.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save...
So I'm wondering if we need it?
Yep.
How did the Deep Gnomes get trapped?
They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped.
I know that.
Taken against their will by those
All the
cultists.
options were bad, though.
If I ever get my hands on one of them... Well, with you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours.
Yes, we will.
The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Okay. Anything I can do to help?
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac? No. But that's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
I like it. I'm gonna use that in the real world. Just walk up to somebody, he's like, you do whatever it is you do. I'm gonna talk to Raphael. I'm not looking forward to this, by the way.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cleric.
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Maul's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
What do you think?
When in doubt, tell the truth.
That he's a devil?
That's what I think.
I was thinking just, she's a kid, so just let her play, and then, you know, I've got business, this is my problem. I was thinking I would just, you know, nobody's asking, nobody's saying, I'll just let her play the game, but it's not giving me the option to let her play. She knows how to do it.
Right, it's one charlatan playing against another charlatan.
Right, so, but he's the greater charlatan, so I'm gonna either say, I either say I've never played, or put pressure, or fall back.
Right, except that fall back is going to be advice that she's going to lose and she'll hate you for it. Or put pressure is going to be a move that she loses and then she'll hate you for it. Or, sorry kid, I've never played. Is that telling the truth? Have you never played Lanceboard before?
My character, I have no idea.
Well, if you never played it before, then that's still telling the truth.
I don't think it's bad to give bad advice. She's a charlatan, you know. I'm just gonna say, well, let's look at it from a different perspective. If he's a devil, does he want you to attack him, so that he tricks you, or does he want you to go on the defensive? What would a devil want?
I think he'd want you to attack him so he could swerve you, but I would always counsel defense first.
Okay, fall back, protect your queen.
You should be more careful who you listen to. Retreat begets regret. Always.
Hells! Thought I had you!
They always do. You came close, though. All you needed was a dash more courage. You will remember that, won't you? When you consider my offer.
Uh-oh. Didn't know there was an offer on the table.
What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
We gotta be careful with this guy.
She might have won, you know, if you hadn't made her retreat.
It's in her best interest to retreat from a devil.
Look outside. There's no one else for her to run to. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
I don't want to make threats because he's powerful and he could use that against me.
And also because Mao's got dubious character and she can use it against you.
Yep. So what's this region's history of tragedy?
Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered. You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper.
All right, we'll leave because I guess there's nothing else to say.
See you soon.
Is anyone keeping an eye on those children?
I'm gonna talk to Moll.
Maybe not, Mom.
Should have trusted my gut instead of asking for help. Nothing personal.
Mm-hmm.
You're
but
right.
Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
Oh boy. Think Paladin instead of persuasion.
Yep.
All right.
Zevlor had belief. Didn't get him anywhere good. Besides, Raphael wasn't promising anything stupid.
She's gonna be tempted because she's kind of that
kids,
side.
that's all.
Yeah.
Not that it's any of your business. I'm not poking my nose into whatever trade you made with him.
I haven't made a deal. He's trying to tempt me.
Looked like he was doing a pretty good job. If I had to deal with gods and worms in my head, I'd make a deal with anyone. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
Dude, I got a bad feeling about this guy. He's making deals with people. We don't know who else he's talked to. Maybe it's just Maul, maybe it's just me. But he's trying to manipulate this, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to make deals and say, I can save you from the shadows and everything. There's no one here to help you. We know he's playing behind the scenes. This place is protected by some kind of shell light. What if he messes with it?
Yep.
And then everybody they have no choice but to ask him for help. And then he wins. But he's the one who did it. That's very devilish.
Yep.
Let's talk to Jaheira.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
I'm not gonna smell the wine. To your good health. Don't put me to sleep, Jaheira. Okay.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
She's asked me a direct question. I don't know if it's changing me for the better. I am resisting its temptations, there's right. But I am getting powers from it. Both 1 and 2 are kind of the right answers, but not exactly right. What do you think? Okay.
And you're certain you will continue to resist?
Yes, I will resist. I'm not going to give up.
Number 3 is funny, at least.
Yeah.
I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city.
Oh, no.
Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
What? Who is he?
General Cleric Thorn.
Oh.
Remember that name. He's the leader
I
of
remember
the
his name.
Absolutists.
That was in the,
He was a Sharan once.
yeah, that underground
Took to
temple
building
area.
an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Cleric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal.
He's undead.
He has become, in fact, invincible.
A lich?
We met him on the road here.
Invincible.
Commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
She was an awesome party member back in the day. Oh, Jaheira. Why can't you be young again? Let's see. You are the hope.
You don't like a gilf?
Gith Yankee. Let's see, what do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul.
They want us to fake that we're a true
Find
soul,
out
but
what
I'm
it
a
is
truth
that makes him
teller.
invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage.
At least we killed all
Once
the people we
Cleric is
betrayed
without
before.
his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put
Together?
a final end to this blight.
I don't remember her being with me, ever, in this game. But then again, I just kind of blew through this part. Yeah, his days are numbered.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Getheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Before you go, there's somebody else you should meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness.
No.
She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her
So it's not some artifact, it's
Tell her I
the
sent
cleric.
you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
For this whole encampment, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have a lantern. Why do I? Well, I have some special stuff. I don't know if I should say I have. I do have a lantern though, don't we? I mean, we released it, but
Well, technically, we don't have a lantern. We got a bauble from the inhabitant of the lantern.
yeah. All right, I'll just
But
leave.
that's a hard story to answer to explain.
Yeah, I'll just leave because I'm not gonna lie about it.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Oh, here's the. There's some stuff here to get. I'll let you loot the food. There's on the ribs hanging stuff.
I haven't stepped foot inside of here yet because of the sign.
Oh. I think you're fine, dude, because I'm walking around with weapons out.
Yours is invisible.
No, I've got bows and they've got swords and arrows and stuff, and this sign is not necessarily these people. Remember, this was an inn from before. Remember? And then they've just come here and cast the spell over it.
I was just half expecting you to get into some trouble in here, and I was going to stay on the outside just in case.
Fair enough.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good.
There, I got the
Believe so?
greater healing recipe.
We don't want any surprises.
Guess I didn't need it.
Yes, Mom.
Anyway, loot the food. I'm gonna talk to Alfira. There's a bunch of food hanging if you hit alt.
Oh, you're all right.
Yep, I'm
Thank
drinking it all.
goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
How about you? How are you holding up?
Honestly, terribly. I still can't believe it. The cultists, the screams. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you.
He's the,
Damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
He was the, the apprentice wizard. That's right.
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists.
So he's a hero.
Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest.
Oh, those were the two people with him.
How do you do it? How do you keep going?
I'll let you know when I figure it out.
We're in the same boat then. That's somewhat of a comfort. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Do everything in my power to save them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
I'm just saying, we're going in for one, we might as well go in for all. Saving one person, saving 5 people, it's tantamount to the same thing.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
There's a bunch of mugs of beer, pitchers. I can grab these things and put them.
Yeah, I'm drinking them.
I'm not. Don't drink them. Pick them up.
Always room for more.
I am picking them up, and I'm
No,
putting them
no.
in my stomach.
No, I mean they're camp food.
Not anymore. I've been drinking this stuff the entire campaign.
Fair
Haven't
enough.
you noticed?
Yeah, I've noticed some of it, but I'm grabbing what I can then, because we use it for camp food for long rests. Wrinkled note. We need to meet. The map is ready. Go to my place. Head to the basement. Look for the tower. You should have the key. Ignore the chest. I mean it. Go straight on through. You'll find it. Signed, Morfred.
Don't be shy.
Look for the tower. You should have the key. Somebody's going in that room there. All right, I'm gonna talk to Roland here.
Okay.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Alfira told me they're, yeah, you're the reason the kids escaped.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me.
She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans.
Oh boy.
If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
You know where they are?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
They're better off dead. I'm nervous. He's blaming me for the problem, and then I'm going to say I'm going to rescue them. I don't think I'm going to get a favorable response from that.
We're rescuing everybody, number one. Number two, I wouldn't apologize for people doing the right thing.
Fair enough.
They're my responsibility.
I knew it. He's mad about it. There's nothing we can say.
Save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
This is easy.
Okay.
We should open our own place in Baldur's Gate.
There is a lockbox over here. Try to pick it.
Task.
I thought
Easy
maybe
enough.
we could just do it ourselves. I don't know. I don't think Mo would like that.
Innkeeper's Journal. May the Moon Maiden protect us. I delayed my meeting with Morford only to find the entire masonry has been raided and all of its inhabitants taken for questioning. I doubt I'll ever see my brother again. If they get to him, I'll be next. One look at my shrine will tell me on me. One look at my shrine will tell on me. But I could not and would not deny Our Lady of Silver, even under pain of what Ketheric has promised any who do not convert. Not sure what that all means, but for who?
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from Elturel? Maybe not, Mom.
Worth examining. Quickly then.
I'll grab the ribs and stuff.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Drinking horn. Oh, there's nothing in it.
And these things have stayed interesting.
All right, I'm gonna go in this room right here.
Into the curse. Any help from Jahira?
Here's Counselor Floric and the fist.
The city. But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far.
I'm listening to him.
Never wanted
Her
the easy
focus
path.
is on stopping the cult. And I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Eli's doing her best, but he shows no signs of waking.
We can wait.
But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
So the plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
Far from it.
No
We
traps,
need
please.
a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jahira?
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives. Her focus is on stopping the cult. I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve it. Eli's doing her best. He shows no signs of waking.
We can wait.
Just looting.
Me too.
Somebody upstairs. Oh, there's the cleric. I can see the cleric upstairs.
We may know a way through the curse.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is
The plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while
Somebody's over here with some effect on them.
We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jahira?
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. But her focus is on stopping the cult. And I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone.
I'm trying to loot what we can. 'Cause we need to replace our money.
He shows no signs of waking.
And this stuff is basically just like stuff that was probably here the whole time.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do.
Here's an emerald ring.
Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
I don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
Not much.
The plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while all of us get birds.
Silver tray's kind of nice. I just steal it right out from under their cups.
I intend to find one. What I will.
All right, I'm gonna talk to her. Ready?
Any help from Jahira?
She wants the same thing we do.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
She's the one who rescued from the fire.
I don't suppose you found a way into the towers.
Not yet.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements.
That's smart.
The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
But he was no more than a counselor.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jahira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance.
I'd love to have Jahir in my party.
Farewell.
Wonder if we can convince her to
meet
join.
again, God's willing.
Probably not, since she doesn't have a
I'm back
tadpole in
at
her
the
head.
part where this cat's got herself a private army of automatons looking to take over the city.
Yeah, well, one problem at a time, Jim. We're not even at the city. And besides, if he comes here, then we'll, you know, maybe he'll help us out. But yeah, that's definitely gonna be an issue. But, do you want to talk to this guy and see, because you're the medical guy, or do you want me to do it?
I'll talk to him.
Yeah, go ahead.
But he's catatonic. I want to talk to the lady sitting next to him.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Flame Color. That's your name, isn't it? Art Color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment.
Your
It is a
face.
spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Alright, let's start with the name.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Have you heard the song before?
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers.
He's a hopeless case.
We'll see what I can discover.
Thank you.
Should have asked for personal effects and saw if they had anything on him.
I didn't realize they were going to kick me out of the conversation that quick.
And maybe you gotta talk to him though. We'll go ahead and talk to him.
I wanted to examine him.
Yeah,
I thought
talk
I was
to
gonna
him.
be able to do that.
Yeah, talk to him.
Please, if you have any idea how to get through to him.
See, there you go. Ooh, it was a good thing we had you do it.
Yeah, we're doing the cleric option.
There's also medicine, which is 7 on the roll. Get your guidance in that. I think you'll hit it. You got advantage on it too. +5, 6, at least a +6 to this roll. Ooh, you tried to pull it close, didn't you?
I like to keep the audience entertained.
The tether connecting this man to his soul is stretched taut. You follow it, wading through inky shadows, his soul wandering in a dark space. He isn't just lost, but he has lost an object, something dear to him. The vision fades.
His mind lingers in the Shadowfell, but perhaps it can be returned. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe.
Something on him.
Did you check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
Okay. Figure what out is later.
I'm gonna investigate. Ooh, doggy.
Yeah, you got a good chance at it. Unless, you know, you decide to throw a 5.
I want to, but if you object to it, I won't fight you.
It's your call.
I'm gonna roll again. We got 2 of them.
Okay. But knowing how you roll, we're gonna burn through them and still not hit it. Hey.
There we go.
Once in a while, things swing in our favor.
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
I did find a violin.
I might as well talk to him since I got the choice.
If he does, he isn't sane.
Guess that's it.
And wait.
I did have a violin. I'm gonna talk to him myself and see if I can get anything else with the violin. And what did you pick up? Yeah, what did you pick up?
Item received is a worn leather. I'll send it to you so you can read it.
Okay. Rank flame to obtain information about activities. Take lodging in the house of healing and report any corruption. Nothing much there. Duke Elton, so nothing there.
So he was at the House of Healing. Wonder what he found.
House of Healing. Okay. I'll try talking to him. I doubt I'm gonna learn anything different.
That's your name. We found...
This is no physical ailment.
Yeah, I already
It
know
is
that.
a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the
Let me have a look at
You
him.
know how to get through to him.
Now I gotta click him again.
Monsters snuffling and stop.
No, not till I met Art anyway. It seems
I'll
to
see what
be...
I can
Thank
discover.
you.
Well, stop. Let me talk to him.
Monsters.
Oh, okay, I can't. All right, so we need to find something else. This is not working. So we've done all we can. Up to this point. I could talk to some of these other people. I'm sure they're probably just not going to say much.
You're heading into the towers, are you? Good. I pray it's not too late for Duke Ravengard.
Yeah, they're probably just going to just say one thing. I'll talk to this one over here and see.
Nice to see a friendly face come out the shadows for once.
And here.
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll help us.
It's pretty cool that they took time to actually like voice those people, though.
Yep.
Let's see.
And it might be actually worth talking to in a different tract.
Let's see.
this dude just walked in here and closed the door. I'm following him.
This might be cheating.
Let's see, Harper Boar.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
There's nothing there. All right, well, here's just a room. Here's get some room stuff out of this. Coins, I'll take. Perception failed. Oh,
That's curious.
Loose floorboards. Hey, found a letter, scribbled note. I'll read it, and a ring. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate 10 days ago, but the toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thorm, the village leader, but Togvin's put people on edge. The ring is a snow burst when the... Ooh, Jim.
Yeah?
Listen to this. When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create a 4.5 circle of ice around the target or targets. Very nice. You make an ice patch whenever you hit with a cold.
Yes.
And it's not a small one either. 4.5 meters. That's basically like a square.
That is a beautiful thing.
Yes, yes it is, and that is a good thing.
I got a Thunderwave ring here that I'll be dropping.
You can.
Let me see if my cleric wants it. I guess. No and no.
I'm taking a gander outside here. Looks like there's a few things I can loot before we head upstairs.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Just to add it to wares, probably. Let me check and see though. I might be able to use it. It's a movement speed. While concentrating on a spell, I deal extra damage. Arcana and yeah, I'm not. So I'm just gonna add it to wares. When you deal with if you have an absolute brand, and we don't, so it's just a waste then.
Tried branding us and we said go pound sand.
Yeah, we're not gonna let them brand us. Good thing too, we didn't really know what we were up against at that point. Now we realize how bad it is. Can you imagine we were branded? Trying to talk our way through it now.
Everybody doesn't like the fact that we have cooties in the head already.
Yeah, we just made it 1,000 times worse. I'm sure that definitely influences the story. Okay. All right, going upstairs.
This place gives me the creeps. Right back at you.
Camera's bugged out on me a little bit here.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
There we go. Went over here outside. Harper Misha.
Take it easy while you can. We'll keep the watch.
There's a lot of people like watching and just floating around here. So we've got, if we do get into a fight with the devil, at least we've got a lot of Harpers hanging around.
Yeah.
Or if the wall comes down here. I don't know. If he just brings the wall down, he doesn't have to make his move. He just lets the shadows completely wipe out everything. And he picks up the pieces, or he comes in and says, hey, if you want me to help, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm drinking a mug of beer instead of thinking about it.
And I'm trying to get stuff looted before you drink it.
There's also a door over here. I didn't try to open it, but I just assume it, you know.
We'll get there in a second. Okay, I'm coming back inside. Oh, Isabel's room. Just forced my way through the door.
That's the doors I was talking about.
Don't be shy.
Alright.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Loot everything out here. Okay. Let's go in there. I just went through it. Isabel's diary. I'm gonna go read it. She says it's filthy here. I shouldn't have come back here. Okay, well. Cellulite amulet. We'll give it to Cellulite robes. We'll give it to your girlfriend there. Crescent moon earring.
A bust of Ketheric Thorm as he once was, a devotee of Saluna.
Tough-soled shoes. What do my shoes look like? I've got tasteful boots. Snug purple shirt I'll send to you to take a look at.
Purple, finally, something with taste.
Yeah, I figure you might like that. Let's see what I'm doing here with my boots and shoes and stuff.
Snug purple shirt. Shows off my guns.
Can't change
there
those
we go.
shoes. Oh well. Okay. You definitely have some guns to show off because you are a strong cleric.
I've had better days, and worse ones.
Alright, she's out here glowing. She's got a bunch of mirrors shining on her or something. I'm gonna go talk to her.
Yeah, I'll stay here so it doesn't get too crowded.
Okay. Sing or something? Oh yeah, she's buffing the shield, fixing it and maintaining it. Oh yes, of course. It's not. I can't hold it forever. Sorry, did I give away the story?
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
I've heard you're the protector of the inn, the banisher of shadows, just like we are.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists.
Yeah, we don't do so well with that.
It's almost too good to be true.
It is.
But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
I was gonna say you don't have to.
Achievement.
Oh, there you go.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Pixies? I'm gonna tell them I have a moon lantern. And then if she asks how and stuff like that.
Well, if I'd realized, I'd have spared the theatrics. In that case, you should be able to navigate a path straight to your target.
Boy.
That's good.
Did we just
very good.
Find the
I wish you luck.
Perfect.
The very best of it.
The perfect stuff to like just cut to the chase.
Yeah, I know what we did is we wasted a cleric spell slot, that's for sure.
Anything else I should know before heading off?
Ketheric is a frightening man, but you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
There it is, Jim. So, like,
oh, poppycock.
Raphael, what? That's not Raphael.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Cleric himself.
I say we follow the winged freak. You know that this is awesome, like, if you play the evil side. Isabel, do you know this man?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Cleric, alive.
Oh boy. Probing his thoughts is a risk.
I like it.
I would just touch her and I'll kill you. Or I don't take I don't take orders from the I'm not like you, I don't take orders. But I'm supposed to be yeah. 1?
I like 1, 4, and 5. I mean, 2's okay too.
I'm a little worried if I probe his thoughts, he can probe mine, right? And if he gets information from us and he somehow gets away, he's got wings.
Well, I mean, there's a time in this life where you gotta man up and do what you gotta do.
All right, here we go. Give me the guidance. Oh, it's only a 6.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Take those odds.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
Well, then we can't let that happen.
If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you. We're going to fight our way out of this one. Good enough?
That's fine by me.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Cleric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has.
Like, wings?
Time to go, Isabel.
Maybe.
I guess. How are they getting through the shield? Whoa, okay. He gave us a pelvis shot there, too. Uh-oh. Yep. Dude? That ain't cool. They're on the first floor, then. That's not cool.
Guide my hand.
Oh boy, Jim. All right, first floor may have problems. Yep, first floor's got problems. Opportunity attack. Yes, please. He's got 86 hit points and temporary, and he just bled us with something. There you go. Nice hit, dude. Hey, there's a crit from my guy. Hey, 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 hey. Oh. All right, let's stop for a second. Down below there's enemies, and they definitely, these guys are 41 hit points. Most people down below have a little bit more. Jahir's got 67. I see 1, 2, maybe 3 down below. We've got archers and things in there. We've got 3 up here. One's on the balcony, one's just outside the door, and one's outside the other door. It seems there's plenty of help downstairs, but they did take Maul. I'm not sure where she's taken. Maybe we have to rescue her or something. But the other problem is there are kids downstairs as well. But we cannot let them have the cleric. So, do you want to just focus fire him and then switch to the others?
I did until you said the word kids.
Yeah, there's kids down there, but also Jahira's down there, and Sirius is down there, and there's plenty of other, so... But the kids only have like 6 hit points, though. So I could The best I can say. I don't know,
It's a
man.
surprise round too.
Yeah.
Best we can. I mean, I guess right now we just ride out the surprise round and see what happens.
Well, I do have well, Jaheira actually doesn't get surprised, so she can do something.
Right. I mean, we've all basically burned our reactions this round anyhow.
She can go to the edge and shoot, but I mean, should she just open fire on him? I could ensnaring strike him, or I could hunter's mark him. I think hunter's mark. We're going for the big hits here. Yeah, let's hit him. Wait, let me check what he is. He is an aberration. Do I have anything that can hurt aberrations? Undead
Rot, good
sling.
and evil.
I'm looking for arrows. He's not casting anything, right? Not yet, at least. I could hit him with Arrow of Ilmater and prevent him from regaining hit points. I don't know if he's gonna do that. I don't know what he's gonna do. He looks like he's mostly strength.
It looks martial to me.
Feral
I
instinct.
mean, strength 22, dex 16, con 16, and then 10s on the bottom.
Great weapon bonus.
It looks martial to me. Martial matters.
I could try to silence him. I could teleport him away from us, but I don't. Well, no, that. I just shoot him, I think. I do have a force push. Shove him, but maybe I'll just shoot him. I'll just shoot him. It's immune to frighten. Yeah, we're doing pretty good damage to him. Maybe just keep on the pressure.
My path be true.
She'll block the door and switch to her sword in case somebody tries to run by. Surprise drum. Jaheira, do something awesome. Boom! Wait, did she just stuff 4? Oh, she hit like the. That's not cool. She hit all the pieces of stuff too. Come on, slip. There it did. Nice. All right. I'm gonna fly here and try to blind this guy. There we go. That's what we want. Block the door. Whatever you do, keep her up, okay? But they want her alive. But let's get him down and keep her up at all costs. No, don't. Okay, good. Ooh, she healing worded herself. Not bad. Everybody's surprised. Some of them aren't. I'm going to brace and get as much damage as I can out of this attack. I got advantage on this too. Come on, give me a crit. I could compel him to duel me. It's a wisdom save. What's his wisdom? 10. Yeah, he's almost dead though. But
Yeah, I just hammer time.
He's up. You're up, and then Roland. He starts at the top of the order, I think. So I'm thinking I'll just hit him again with my the butt of my staff, do a little extra damage, try to get him in kill range. Yeah, he's only 16 hit points. I think we can get him. Boom! That's what I like to see. We'll be dying. See, that was awesome. They are coming in here to get her, though. Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Okay. Can you get a good hit on him, or?
No, I'm a cleric that heals. I never get a good hit on anybody.
What about the sunbeam? Like,
I use that up killing our friends.
uh-oh. Because there's a good line of people right there to hit.
Yep. I mean, I could take a shot with a guiding bolt and try and kill him.
I like that. Oh, well, it was a good try. He's got a hit point.
Yep.
And we're still in the surprise round. So if he tries to move, I think some of us have reactions left to get him. He just healed. 33. All right. Ooh, she's got advantage on this shot, too. We'll go ahead and take it. Boom! 7 hit points left. Get him! Oh!
Boy. Stubborn, isn't he?
I do have a flourish strike. But I'd have to run up and swing at him. It wouldn't kill him. It only does 1 to 4 damage, but it throws him off balance. I think we'll get him because Shadowheart's coming up next. So I think it's okay. I'm going to switch to her knife and step close to these guys so that I can get attacks of opportunity if they try to move. I'm trying to, you know, get them if they do anything to go after her. Ooh. Don't mess with the Harpers, son. Alright. Yeah, he's gonna attack. Oh, we got him together. Nice, Jim. Virtual high five, son.
Virtual high five.
This guy's hurt too. Hide in the corner. Ooh, she turned into a panther.
Yeah.
Attack. That was a good call. She blinded him too. Oh boy. Oh boy. She's got 6 hit points. Who's coming up? I'm up, and then a bunch of them, so I may have to throw the heal. Looking for something I can kill, but there's not much. 2 are blinded. She's being like, they're trying to take her down, man. We have to save her, dude. Right. Blinded that one. Alright, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna hit her with a big heal, okay?
That's the idea.
I'm the off heals. I do my job.
And I'm the off tank. Good job.
coming, but they're pretty far behind the... Everybody else came upstairs.
That's a good thing.
No, the bad guys, I mean.
That's a good thing. They stayed away from the kids.
Can't lose the cleric, we lose the shield. Then everybody dies, doesn't matter. Alright. Let's see what I got. I got lay on hands. I could probably bring her all the way back up. Or, well, I can hit her hard with lay on hands.
It's crowded. Are you going to be able to get in there?
Good question. Yes. I'm gonna hit it. There. 28. I have a bonus action, and I have a channel. No, I have a bonus action. Let's see if I can do anything else. I got Sanctuary. No question there. Sorry, dudes.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sanctuary was awesome.
You see how they had to save against my mace?
Thought they were saving against Lithane. Oh yeah. Nice. Is that because
they're cooties and I have an awesome mace?
They are undead. Turn undead would solve some of this. Just saying. But you might have some other undead killing capabilities with that mace. She's got Sanctuary.
Well, I was thinking more like healing people.
Good, do it, because we're hanging in there. We're buying time for other people to get up here too.
Everybody's feeling all right now.
Yep. Even she's looking pretty strong. Almost back to full hit points.
Really? I thought that was a bonus action. Maybe that's just in 5e.
Which one was it?
Spiritual weapon.
It is a bonus action. But you cast a bonus action mass healing word. That's a bonus action too. You should have your action left.
I could have swore I cast my action, Preserve Life Channel Divinity.
Oh.
I still have my bonus action available to me.
Yeah, the spiritual weapon is a bonus action.
Not as a scroll.
No, not as a scroll. Scrolls are probably not.
Well. Bummer. What do we want to do then?
What do we do with the drunken sailor?
Everybody's healed. I guess I'm done.
Where he's going. Well, they're coming, but I think we can handle the rest of this before they get up here.
Us and our untrustworthy selves.
They have any specialized weaknesses. I could drop a fire arrow on them. I don't want to burn anybody. I just keep the pressure on, that's all. What are they doing there? What are they shooting? What? He attacked a burlap sack. Well, good job there, Fist Ray here.
That bag of questionable quality. Can't control, incapacitated. I'm paralyzed for one more turn. That's a bummer.
Get some help. It's just outside the door there. Yeah, they paralyzed you. Got my bird too. Hey, she threw me. There we go. She's healing herself. She's hanging in there. Ooh, she cut it close though, man. Sanctuary made all the difference. I think she still has Sanctuary on her too now.
She hasn't taken an offensive action yet, so she should.
Yeah, she still does. So, yay for that. Clear stuff away from you.
There, what, one bad guy left?
Looks like it. I don't think he's gonna get a turn. Shadowheart's coming up. I only see one on the list. Nobody died. That's the good news.
Kidnappings, sure, but deaths, not so much.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Marcus.
Isabel, are you all right?
Cutscene.
I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Cleric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Marcus told me Cleric wanted you captured, not killed. Why?
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to.
Once I take Kethric's head, you'll be safe.
No mercy. For Cleric will have none on you. End this.
Better believe it.
What's up with all this running mascara? Doesn't she ever have a chance to look in a mirror?
Why can't I loot this corpse? It's all stealing.
Light on my feet.
Are you serious? They won't let me loot it? Can't loot Fist Marcus because it's stealing. Can you believe that?
Oh, it technically is Harper equipment.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a try, but he's not going to talk to us.
Okay. Tell me if he does. I'm going to close
Can't target the undead. Then why is he green?
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Maybe it's because the body's on top of him. Alright.
Undetected.
I'm going to steal the loot. There's a
I'm going to throw dead bodies. I can't throw it? Okay, I guess we'll have to drop it.
Alright, I stole stuff.
Perfect.
One true way.
Well, I figured he's got stuff we need, like the, he's got one of those things. Those,
I know, but we need a plan.
There you go. I pushed it.
I have one in my backpack I gotta drop.
You can push them, you know.
All right.
Next time.
The corpse regards
Oh,
you.
it's gonna talk to
lifelessly.
me. Interesting. Why were you after the cleric?
Yes.
Orders of the General. Absolutes chosen.
Okay, so chosen.
Who is the chosen? Oh, number 3.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Trusted me.
Somebody knew him and let him in. Yep, makes sense. Two and 3 are both good.
I'm gonna go with 2. I was thinking about that one.
Squad captured. Enlightened.
Brainwashed. But whatever enlightened means. It may have been like, you know, he got one of the, they basically stuck a thing in his head. But see, that's the weird thing. He was not on the Nautilid, was he? So he's not one of the, so what's going on here? He's been with them, and they captured him. His squad was captured, and then he was enlightened, which I assume that means, are they working with the Illithids? Apparently
Yeah,
they
I'm
would
not
be,
sure.
right?
Sounds plausible.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's probably some Illithids there then.
I can do number 2, but you seem to like number 4 a lot.
Huh? No, number 2's good.
Cleric. Thorn.
Yeah, now I'd say number 3.
Outside the inn. Buried near graveyard. She found out.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Hey. So we know there's something outside near the graveyard. Alright, well, I guess I can tell the spoiler. Because we solved that problem. In my memory, although I don't quite remember how it happened, the shadows got in. And it was a big fight and everybody died. I remember that. That's why I was saying it was a big thing. But I remember the cleric died too. Like, and then the whole spell came down. But I don't remember. Maybe it was that guy did it. But other than that, there you go. So everything else here, they're still alive. Everyone else died in my story when I played. I didn't care. I just kept trudging on. It's like, whoops. Well, I probably could have done that differently. All right, let's talk to Jahira and see what she has to say about this.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too,
We were all caught off guard. Let's just focus on defeating Cleric.
Agreed. We must end the threat at Moonrise altogether. With your help, we stand every chance of doing just that. I trust that you will.
See if there's anything
Then
else.
speak.
How did the Harpers first learn about the Absolute?
The same way hoppers learn of anything. Poking noses where they don't belong. We sent an agent to infiltrate this cult. The latest fad among the city's bored nobility, I thought. Until that same agent returned and tried to plant a knife in my neck. My first encounter with a true soul. I'm glad ours ended on friendlier terms. From there, I made some inquiries of my own. Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my harpers and came to the source. Moonrise Towers.
Heard your name before?
Ugh, some crusty ballad monger, I expect. They have me slaying gods or laying with them, depending on the bard.
My companion Volo is loose with the truth too. I'm gonna tell her.
Volo Thamkedarm? Oh, that old fraud should be dust a century past. But then, lies live forever, and he's half made of this stuff.
I don't know what she's talking about. Which was it? You don't seem overly pleased to be remembered.
It was a lifetime ago. And for all our victories, the world is no more balanced than when we began. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place.
Surely you made more of a difference.
The songs would have you believe we saved the realm's entire. Perhaps we did. They simply refused to stay saved.
Jahir is awesome. There's no doubt about it.
Sounds pretty jaded.
She is, I can tell, but, you know, what are you gonna do? She deserves to be jaded. If you save the whole world and then you're on to the next, like, world-threatening thing every single time, you might be jaded too. So Maul's gone. Let's...
Guys. It's fine. Jahira won't even notice we're gone. Even if she... Mol would do the same for
Here we go,
any
talk
of
to the
us.
kids.
You know it.
How do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
Yeah, he did.
You know what Mol would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
Stay put, I'll bring her back.
It's our job to bring Mol back. Look at him. He's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mol would be really mad at us. Fine. But you gotta understand, Mol is family. Bring her back, please.
I will. Just trade with me, kid.
Mol can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us. So stock up, all right? Because you need all the help you can get to bring her home.
Give me that key while you're at it. You mentioned you had that key?
What about it?
It was worth coin. I'm not gonna buy it now. You think Maul would have given it to you? There we go.
I mean, maybe.
I'm gonna say it's better with me than you. It's not a lie. I mean, what's this kid gonna do with it, right?
But she put me in charge of the shop. I thought... Never mind. Here. You can have it then.
Whatever it's for, it might help us save her. Now, I still need to trade with you, kid.
Mol can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us.
Tower-shaped key?
stock up,
That was
alright?
from the letter.
Because you need all the help
It
you
said
can get
ignore
to
the
bring her
chest
home.
and just come in. So whenever we find the tower, that's what we have to do. Don't forget. I'll probably
ignore the chest.
Yeah, it's probably a mimic or something. Or a trap. I could buy the Cloak of Cunning Broom, so whoever disengages gets a fog cloud. Might as well buy it, we have no cloaks.
Sure.
I think they didn't give me the money for it, though. I should have balanced it. Oh well.
Pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure. I forgot to balance the offer. Huh. Jeez. All right.
They got a deal from us.
Yeah, they'll just call it a pity thing. Oops. You lost your best friend. Alright, disengage. Who does the most disengaging?
You.
Really?
I mean, I get up in it, but then I just stand there and I just cast spells from a distance. You're the one who's actually moving around.
Well, yeah, but Lizelle pushes people away. And she's got some shoves on her too now.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the the tank already has a cloak.
And it's yeah, it gives him an AC. So it's gonna go
Shadowheart.
Alright, let's give it to Shadowheart. Yeah, just put it on. You may not use it, but it's there.
In case.
Yeah, it throws up a fog cloud too, so if you got something big and nasty on you, you disengage and run from it and puts it in a fog cloud.
And it's stylish.
Yeah.
It's not overly big and garish.
Garrosh Hellscream. Here's a and crossbow. I pick it up. Would like to where's it? Alright. Well, looks like we came out of this one on top as well. Wait, we got a question in the middle here. Investigate. Still some investigations to do. Alright, well that'll probably have to wait for another time, but I guess we're not done here, Jim. I thought we'd finished up, but I guess there's a path down here. The other thing to mention is we do have illithid power, so let's take a look at that.
Indolence breeds madness.
This place gives me the creeps.
There is displace for Lizelle, which gives creatures suffering falling damage additional damage.
2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
She does have pushes.
Count your lucky stars.
I wouldn't hate stage fright, but it's not necessary.
There's more where that came from. Wish we had stone.
Where's stage fright? What is it?
Your targets have disadvantage on attack rolls and take 2d6 psychic damage each time they miss. It lasts.
Ooh, that is pretty nice. Why don't you use it then? It's an action, but it's something that gives them tough time to hit and it makes you more tanky.
Right, theoretically I can use it as an action and then still cast a mass healing word.
Yep.
As a bonus. Good economy.
Yeah, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and use that. I like that idea.
Cleric's magic will hold out the darkness forever.
Not working. Why can't I do that?
You gotta click and drag it.
Yep, I clicked it and dragged it over and holding it there.
Is it highlighted? Like, is it got a gold ring around the thing, or is it just blackened out?
It's just blackened out.
Yeah, you have to climb to it.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh.
All this standing around is
I guess I gotta get psychic. I thought I could go from the side because I got perilous stakes.
Oh, you'd have to get. I can see it on mine. I can get psychic. Psychic.
Yeah. Gotta get
Overload.
psychic overload
I have that.
Then you should go ahead and you take it then.
Stage fright though, but I throw 2, 3, 4 attacks. It's not really useful for me to have. So the only other thing for me would be potentially. I don't like to use reactions. I don't want to use a force push. Concentration is no good. I don't need any health related stuff.
Lizelle concentrates on Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, Lizelle, then she must be concentrating on another spell, and she will be quite a bit. So if the target is concentrating, you heal as much damage that was dealt to it. So she does 3d6 and can actually heal herself, but she doesn't take much damage. So, but it uses an entire action, and she likes to shoot arrows and stuff too. So, because she does. Because when she's concentrated, she gets a d4 extra damage. She gets a d4 from the concentration, so that's 2d4. And then she shoots the arrow on top of that. So that's pretty significant damage. So a 3d6 psychic and a potential heal, rather than a couple arrows that do like frightened and things. I think if you want to get, see if there's anything else you would want to run towards.
Theris already has Luck of the Far Realms, right?
Favorable beginnings, maybe for her. Valtheris has, yeah, Luck of the Far Realms. He's got the ability drain too. The only other thing is Charm, where he could just tap his reaction to charm an enemy to prevent him from attacking, which is, you know, sort of nice, I guess. And let me see if the Charm is Charisma. Spellcaster advantage on Charisma checks and dialogue if they're charmed as well. I don't know. That one's somewhat situational. If it was Lizelle, let's put it this way, and we'll see what we want to do with it. If it was Lizelle, she would go with favorable beginnings, I think, because her goal then would be the first attack or ability check make against a target gains a bonus equal to your proficiency bonus. So the attack roll is going to hit more often with her first shot. I mean, that's nice. That's just flat, you know, it. Especially if I need to throw something big. My first attack roll each, I guess it's each round. The first attack roll you make against any target gains a bonus. Yeah, so it means that I can land arrows, you know, the critical arrows more often. And then if she goes to the next, that Luck of the Far Realms is nice because it gives me a critical hit when I need it most, especially against a boss. And Ability Drain is really nice for her because it damages their dex. So she can climb 3 there. The other thing is Displace, where she is pushing people. She's definitely pushing them off, and now they're going to take more damage from falling. So there's 4 things there that are really nice for her. Valtheris, if he took this, if he was to do it, I would say his only thing is maybe Charm, because then it kind of stops people from attacking him. That's not that powerful. I think Lizelle has a really good tree that she could run down. And then each step of the tree that she does is beneficial. In your case, Psionic Overload, you deal additional damage, but you take additional damage, but you do heal pretty well. But, you know, doing additional damage, you throw 1 swing, so it's not going to be much. That's very mediocre. The Stage Fright is nice, because, you know, then they miss, and then they also take damage each time they miss, and they're going to miss you quite a bit. So it's a damaging thing, and also gives disadvantage, which is pretty nice on attack rolls. So one for us is the you gotta run through a useless one to get to a good one, and the other one for me is it opens up her tree quite a bit. Or I could just go with Displace and do extra falling damage, but that's a little bit situational. I don't care so much about that. I would really prefer for her to go down the attack tree, so she would get some attack stuff. What do you think?
Lizelle.
You want to do it Lizelle? And then the question is, do we want probably the attack tree for her?
Yeah, we need DPS.
I wish we geared and head out.
Well, that'll definitely up her DPS. Luck of the Realms will... Let's see.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I can't get to Ability Drain unless I go through the Psionic Overload, but the other thing is for her, Psionic Overload is not bad either because she doesn't get hit very often and it just adds more psionic damage. So, Luck of the Realm, Far Realms, big hit against somebody. Psionic Overload, extra damage. And then Ability Drain, you know, hurts them. Like, it's all utility and damage through her, so that'll up her damage. Plus, it'll get her to land some big arrows too early on, which, you know, some of those arrows are pretty nice. Just need to make sure we use our skills too. Only problem is that Force Tunnel and the Repulsor are an action, whereas the push is a bonus action. So that's kind of the only downfall of that.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
I'm looking around here. There's a path around the inn. There's a bunch of traps over on the other side, I guess. Path around the inn. It says there's a graveyard outside, so we're gonna have to look for that. You can see all the way back. Looks like there's a dock back there. Not much. I don't know what's down below. All right, that'll be for next time, though. Thanks for joining, everybody. I guess we're still not done investigating the inn, but Jim's got some final thoughts.
If anybody's got another reason to pile on to all the reasons we already have to go to Moonrise Towers, feel free.
Gotta load the quests up so we can get a whole bunch of experience. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.